Here at home, property tax bills are hitting mailboxes across the city this weekend. For many businesses and homeowners, there was some sticker shock. Some business owners coming forward with stories of spikes of over 25%. Some homeowners telling Global News they're seeing a jump of several $1,000s. The city warned us taxes were on the rise because of those downtown vacancies. But it is now launching a tax shift working group to see how better to divvy up the tax burden that won't be complete before 2020. Danielle Smith from Global News Radio 770 CHQR joins us to continue the conversation. I'm going to bite my tongue. You go for it, Danielle.
Well, what I don't understand is this tax shift failed. It was Evan Woolley who came forward with the idea of solving the problem by having a portion of it solved by cutting on spending, portion of it solved by businesses absorbing more, and a portion solved by homeowners absorbing more. But we just watched that whole proposal fail, and then any replacement for it collapse over the course of the last few weeks. So what I'm curious about is it almost looks like they implemented the tax shift to homeowners anyway. Because I'm not getting calls from people saying, oh, I'm so happy my tax bill has gone down 15 to 20%, which would be the obvious opposite of that. If you've got people who are seeing a massive increase, then it's supposed to be balanced off by people who've seen a major decrease. So I'm going to talk with Marcel Latouche today to find out what's going on, because we spend so much time covering the city when they choose their property tax increase, and they debate back and forth about trying to keep it below the level of inflation and population growth, and it's only going to be 3.45% this year. So everybody is expecting, okay, well, this is what I paid last year. If I have a 3 to 4% increase this year, I can handle that. And then they got walloped with an increase, even though their assessment has gone down. So this is what is causing a great deal of confusion, and I think a lot of anger. And so we're going to see if we can get to the bottom of it, and also see if there's any way that it can be fixed.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are the steps forward then? What can homeowners do in the meantime?
Well, here's the real problem, isn't it? Is that in order to challenge your assessment, you have to do that when your assessment comes out. If you got your assessment out, and this is a real problem, right? If you had a decrease of 1%, you will still see an increase in your property tax bill. So you probably have a lot of people who are caught off guard thinking, well, if my assessment's gone down, my property tax bill will go down. They didn't challenge it. Now the window's closed, and so it's basically suck it up. So I think people are going to have to be on guard for next year. But the question is, how can you change the process? It shouldn't be some kind of lottery when you open up your tax bill. Do I win or do I lose? You should have some consistency, especially since it's the type of tax that you have to pay regardless of what your income is. It stays there, and to have it fluctuate with that kind of variability, it's not fair to anyone. It's not fair to businesses. It's not fair to homeowners, and they need to look at a new system.
I left my my bill on the counter, and I didn't open it for 2 days. I was too scared.
Have you opened it now? And did you get a sticker shock?
I got $40 a month. It's a
makes a big
chunk of change.
Yeah. Exactly. So we're going to see if we can find some answers today.
Thanks, Danielle.
Yeah.